35 definitive reasons people got divorced, according to Reddit. Number 35. When it finally hit me that the impact of killing myself would be the push needed for my mother to die too. That my cat would get sent back to shelter, my 14-year-old dog would never have another forever family, and my mother's 2 cats would probably eat her body and be put down for it. Up until that point, I was willing to put up with being cheated on. To this date, I've learned of 5 different women. The emotional manipulation, not being allowed to have friends, and developed a particularly rough eating disorder. But that was all happening to me. I wasn't all that important in my head. But nobody gets to hurt my mom. I've since recovered from the self-harm and eating disorder, gained about 15 points, and I'm working towards another 5 by the end of the year. Cut all contact and got a divorce, and I'm in an amazing relationship with my childhood boyfriend. Plus now I have a happy little family of 3 asshole cats, and my dog will be 17 soon. What a happy ending. Bing bong. Well, here we go. Oh God, that noise. Number 34. Husband was out of town on a business trip. I had a surgery scheduled for the same time. Had the surgery and there were complications. It was suggested to be a day surgery and I should have been at home that evening. I ended up in the ICU for 2 days and the hospital for 4 more. My friend called my now ex-husband and told him that I almost died and was in ICU and he needed to come. His reply? Well, she didn't die, so I'll be home when my business trip is over. After he got home and I got home from the hospital, he was nice enough to leave the hotel invoice on our dresser. A room with 2 occupants. Well, damn. Holy shit. Number 33, man. Damn, this is going to be one of those lists. I'll give you the last hours of my marriage. I believed I was happily married. Guy, I believed I was. We were married for 5 years. No kids, thank God. I feel like the music may be a little loud. Okay, we were married for 5 years, no kids, thank God. Monday morning, my wife states she's going shopping with her best friend Jojo. I decide to get the upgrade for my phone. I get to the Verizon, and her best friend is there, getting her phone switched over to a new phone. I asked her to look at her phone to decide on my next phone, and she hands me her phone. At that exact second, my wife sends her a text, "Howdy, girl, I'm going to meet Dave again. If hubby asks, we went shopping and to an early movie. We're the days in if you want to join us." My blood instantly boiled. I walked out, phone in hand, and drove straight to the Days Inn. I get there to see her car and only one other car in the lot. This place is a motel. I find her room easily. I pulled out my phone, hit record, and walked up to the door. I almost knocked, but something said fuck it, and I kicked the door in. I've never kicked a door in, but it flew open so hard it closed itself again. Second kick broke the whole latch. I walked in, my wife screamed, I screamed a big wah back at her face. Looked at the fear in Dave's face. I should mention that I do know Dave, not well, but I know him. And I am so much larger than he is. Anyways, I tell her we're done, and if she didn't walk away empty-handed, I'd post this video for all to see. She walked away with nothing but her car and clothes. To Dave, of course, who left her weeks later, high and dry, and moved away. She tried to reconcile, but I was done. Fuck her and the horse she rode in on. That dirty slut. That dirty slut. Faith says hello, Kyle. Hello, Faith. How are you doing? Lunarlet says hello as well. Hope you guys are doing well. Give me one moment. As we proceed to number 32, her green card came in the mail. She immediately dropped her perfect wife acting role and was packed and gone in less than 2 weeks. Got her divorce papers in the mail. Oh shit. She was only with you for the green card. Oh no. It's so sad. Most people who are all, whoa. Did somebody just, well, thank you, Aaron Deere. Wait. Aaron Deere says re-becoming a sponsor. Yeah. I love it. Well,
said he was gonna do it.
Well, thank you, my man. Thank you, my man, Aaron's. Why isn't somebody rolling in to let him know he should slap it on some toast? That's the real question. Should we be bracing for that, or?
Probably. Unless you turned it off.
Nah, man. It should be working.
Slap it on some toast.
There it is. That took a hot minute. I apologize, but thank you again, my man. That's the solitary gold coin in there. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Like I was trying to say earlier, I feel like most people who are after a green card would I don't know, like the people would be honest and just find somebody who knows what's really going on, as opposed to trying to trick somebody into thinking it's a real relationship and all kind of shit like this. Pretty scary, but that's what goes on. Number 31. My mother-in-law left her husband after he bought her a compost bin for her birthday. Well, it's practical. Unless he told her to get in it. Huh? Okay, never mind. My wife bought me a compost bin too, but I am a plant dork and love it. Probably most people wouldn't like that gift as much as I do. Well, maybe if she was into gardening, I don't know. Ugh. Number 30. Got knocked up by the priest who married us. LOL, Catholicism. What a bitch. Number 29. He slept with my friend while I was pregnant. Oh my god. Number 28. She filed for divorce and then fled to another state.
Oh, that's fun.
Well, at least that seems like a clean, you know.
Clean break.
So maybe I'm trying to finish a beef patty. Okay? It is the source of my strength after all. I can feel myself growing stronger. Number 27. It wasn't the final straw, but it was the first time divorce was mentioned. And it was the first time we admitted openly that we both wanted out. We were playing Dungeons and Dragon type board game, and his character walked into a trap I'd set and took a massive amount of damage. He tried to institute his own version of take backsies, and when I refused because we were adults and he was cheating, he knocked the game board over and yelled, "That's it. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. I want a divorce." Sadly, we worked things out and continued on through more miserable years until I finally called it quits due to his online dating and his controlling behavior. That game still has a special place in my heart, though. What a weird entry. Number 26, man. When she came home high on coke and attacked me in front of our toddler. I was scared. I was scared to call the cops. That's what it says. Because I'm American. And if cops get called to a domestic violence situation, 9 times out of 10, the man gets arrested regardless of the situation. But then she got body slammed by the police for trying to fight them, and it was worth the risk just for that. My man, I'm glad that it went down like that. This bitch was high on coke. Anyway, how are you now? Do you have custody? Asks someone. The dude says she went to jail for a few months. She's apparently clean now. Even if she never touches a drug for the rest of her life, I'll never trust her, especially around the toddler. The divorce is moving along well. I would have taken my daughter and left her years ago, but the first time I consulted with a lawyer, they told me my odds of getting full custody were very slim. It's true. In America, things tip in the balance of the women. And women fighting for equality on this bitch. Ain't that some hilarious shit? Women out here fighting for equality. Queen Wiener says, sup, Googles, it's your boy. Oh my God. Queen. Still on the run from Kyle like a damn slave. Unbelievable. As we roll up this list, we arrive at number 25. She was 3 months pregnant and I was 5 months out to sea. Oh my God. Somebody said a well-endowed husband, I see, implying that his dick's so big that he was reaching her from the middle of the sea. Number 24. There were 2 things that stuck in my mind I just couldn't get past. But it was a lot of different things. I guess these 2 were the nails in the coffin. Birthday dinner for my father-in-law. 5 minutes before we are leaving for dinner, my ex tells me, oh, dinner is just for our immediate family. I thought I was his family. It was very heartbreaking. Number 2. I spent a month caring for my dying grandmother, one of the most treasured people in my family, or my life. I was exhausted and devastated by the time she passed, and I don't even remember the conversation, just his response of, I really need your support right now. Your grandma's death really messed me up. I realized I was alone in my marriage, and that it wasn't ever going to change. I had to walk away from my own health and sanity. Well, Queen says, Kyle's name backwards spells, I'm from Africa and I enjoy hunting animals. She talking all this bullshit, but she was the one that I saw down by the water hunting animals with the stick. You take the stick and you sharpen the end of it, and then you can throw it at the animals. And if you throw it just right and it pierces the air, then it will bring the animal down, and you can take the animal for not only its meat, but also the pelt that it wears on top of its back. Would you like for me to sing to you the song of the Queen? And I said, okay. And then she go, oh, lo, lo, le, le. You know what I'm talking about? Tired of Queen. Queen's on that bullshit. You know what Queen's name spells front ways? It spells ugly. No, that's rude. That's rude. Okay, Queen says that accent is too good to be fake. Oh, please. Oh, please. You're the one taught me. You're the one taught me. You already know. Whole bread says tits are art. That's true. Breasts are art. Nobody sends me art. That's fine. That's fine, man. Number 23. After this thread, I'm going to go home and appreciate the shitty dinner she made for my ungrateful ass. Thanks, Reddit. Aw. I'm going to take another bite out of this beef patty. I love you guys. I am not always calling Queen ugly. Every time Queen do this back and forth with me, she immediately time her victim role. It's the funniest thing in the world for me. And I know that you girls probably do it with other people all the time. Imagine just going back with really asshole remarks with a dude, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then when it's his turn and he say something, you go, oh my God, how can you be so mean to me? Nigga, what the fuck? Shut up. Oh, shut up, Queen. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 20, Tizzle. While I temporarily one moment, gotta shake out the snoop. Number 22. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Number 22. While temporarily separated from my dad, my mom had to unexpectedly leave the city and left my brother and I with her elder sister, super sweet lady with a heart of gold. My mom had tried to connect or contact my father, but wasn't able to get a hold of him and left a message at his work and verbally told his parents. My dad was pissed that we weren't left in his care and filed for divorce that week. He wanted a legal agreement that could be enforced in order to guarantee that he got the time with his kid, with his kids that he felt he deserved. Shut up. Okay. So his reason to file for divorce, despite my parents trying to work things out at the time, was that he thought a divorce would give him more time with his kids and on his own terms. That was the long or short term outcome. The catch here is the reason my mom left town that week was in order to take care of my dad's sister and her kids. My aunt was suffering from depression and her husband had to take a work trip and was worried about leaving her alone with the kids. So my mom dropped everything and went there, and my dad knew all of this as it was communicated to his parents. My aunt attempted suicide while my mom was there, and luckily my mom was able to intervene and save her life. So my mom was saving my dad's sister's life while dad was filing for divorce, and this story has been corroborated by both my parents. Some dudes just get mad. Queen better not beat you in at some bullshit ass burp. You better shut it up, Queen, before I shut it down. Would you shut up to down tonight? Okay. Come on, Morty. Up to number 27. 1. Number 21. She threw my laptop on the floor, which caused the screen to break. I took the laptop. Sorry, the way I was reading it made it sound like some sort of like poem or something. She threw my laptop on the floor, which caused the screen to break. I took the laptop to the bedroom to inspect it. I brought it back out to show her. She accused me of breaking the screen. Wasn't the first thing of mine that she broke, nor the first time she made a ridiculous accusation. Somebody said my wife once threw my phone at the laptop, broke the phone screen and dented the laptop. I'm like, God damn, if you're gonna throw shit, don't throw the second most expensive thing in the house into the first most expensive thing. Can you maybe just punch a door or some shit? With your dumb ass. Yeah, that's who you guys are marrying. Ooh, whole wheat bread got timed out, sent to gay baby jail by Faith. Gay baby jail warden. 4-year-olds love fruit? Who's a 4-year-old?
Faith said she's got 2 4-year-olds that are crying around her.
Give them fruit. The only fruit in this chat is whole wheat bread. Oh. Y'all remember that story about the bread under the bed? Bread under the bed. Can't make it up. Number 20. When she gave me the divorce papers, I was done after that. Well, damn. That's one way you know that there's a final straw going on. Number 19. I was working the night shift. She cheated on me with 5 men that she met on Tinder and fucking Craigslist. After I downloaded the contents of her phone, I found she was talking to 18 and fucking 5. So yeah, divorced. Ugh, dude. Ugh. God, there's so many men out there that are down for some kind of sugar baby fucking around hoe. And you out here trying to trap the dudes that are only wanting monogamy. Come on now. Somebody is, oh no. Okay. Somebody else said my ex did the same thing. Cheated on me with 7 other guys, probably lots more. Those are just the ones that I found out about. She'd sneak onto my laptop and view my browsing history and Facebook messages and then put a password on her laptop after I confronted about spying on me. That was an enormous red flag. Well, I managed to get around the password, and I can believe how crazy people can be. In the same sentence, she would tell her friends about what an asshole I was and how I was ruining the relationship. Nigga, let me get the fuck out of here. Okay.
People are horrible.
Okay, number 18. When my apartment neighbor asked me how I was, okay with all of that. Okay with all of what? Him saying, oh, with being in an open marriage. I'm sorry, what now? Come again? Yeah, she told us you guys were in an open marriage when we saw her bringing guys home to your house while you were working. I'm sorry, what now? Come again? Awkward silence. Well, thanks for letting me know, or I'd still be in the dark about this, well, whole open marriage thing. What a rough way to find out, buddy. The guy says, oh yeah, he was a buddy of mine. We'd look out for each other and hang out whenever our schedules allowed. His wife and my ex used to hang out too. We'd go on double dates and play cards. Oh my God. Get me the fuck out of here, baby. I don't want any of this. Somebody said, holy shit, I'm thankful for my wife, and now I know what to work on myself. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Number 16. She told me she was pregnant with another man's baby. Oh my God.
Well, shit.
Don't even need to go on Maury. Number 15. When she threatened divorce in a very sensitive argument, I paused, agreed, and stuck to it. Somebody said, I would have too. Because here's the thing. My husband and I argue now and then. And in the 15 years, we've probably had 2 major fights. At no point has anyone... Okay. At no point has anyone threatened to divorce anyone else. You can never, ever put that genie back in the bottle once you've opened. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come and rub me the right way, honey. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. You just did that to shut me up.
Don't forget to like the stream, my dudes.
That's so sweet of Chuckster. I don't even ask people to like the stream. You know what I should do? I should ask people to donate and ask people to like the stream. That'd be so sweet. What? I'm not going to ask people to donate and ask them to like the stream. I'm just saying I should generally float the idea that people should donate. I'm not going to ask them. You shut up. Queen says, Antimon? Is that what she is instead of like a Digimon or a Pokemon? She's like an Antimon. The stream thanks you, Chuckster. That donation of $4.21 is a strange one indeed, but I guess I'll still give it one.
Smoke weed every day.
As we continue up this list, we arrive at, well, number 14 on the list of 35 definitive reasons people got divorced. You know you love that picture of Kevin Spacey. I'm hilarious. Number 14. I caught her emailing him real estate listings. They were apparently shopping online for a house together. What? Someone said, I feel ya. Mine was playing house already and moved in 2 weeks after our divorce. It took only 3 months. We had a kid. He got her pregnant immediately. This is after 20 years of being together. I can't comprehend how people jump from one marriage to another. Jesus Christ. Somebody said by being pathological users. Honestly, it's not hard to understand them. They just don't care about other people except insofar as it'll get them more of what they want. What you can't and don't need to do is sympathize. They don't deserve your time or attention. Nigga, are you a psychiatrist? Because that's some shit that I would say. Unfortunately, that's some harsh truth, bro, is that you can't waste your life thinking about these pieces of shit because they're only out there to serve them fucking selves. And time that you spend trying to figure out what's going through their mind, how they could do this without feeling something, how they don't have a conscience or a moral compass, that's just time wasted, homie. That is just time wasted because these people aren't like you and they only give a shit about themselves. Please remember that. Some people are really only down for that giggledy-wiggledy. And the times that they pretend or try to give a shit, oh man. All I ever do is think about some of the people who I've given attention, Hannah. And I bet you have people like this too, where you've given them attention. It's not that they didn't deserve the attention, but instead of reciprocating that attention that you gave to them, obviously not just intimate, but like platonic too, instead of reciprocating that attention, they chose to give it to somebody else. that didn't want to give it back to them and made it clear to them that they didn't want to give it back to them. And if they did give them attention, it was kind of like scrap attention, where it was just like, oh, you know, that other person isn't available. Maybe they're asleep. Maybe, you know.
And then you're the, okay.
Yeah. And then hilariously, there's nothing funnier than after a while when they come back now, like it's time for the monkey balls. And I'm like, no, what? Dude, no. We already know what you're all about, okay? Oh, shit. Let's get up this list, guys, because you know it's only going to get more dank as we continue. Buckle up if you've only just arrived to the Kyle stream and the 35 definitive reasons people got divorced. Why is it definitive out of nowhere, you asking yourself? Because I just throwing a word in there. You know, when I was in Photoshop, I was like 35 reasons people got divorced. And then there's all this negative space on the left side of the fucking screen. I can't have that. So I'm thinking to myself, what's a great breakup that I can think of? What's an iconic breakup? Well, in case you didn't know, in case you didn't bing bong know, okay, Kevin Spacey got released from Netflix, even though he has an ongoing series on that bitch called House of Cards, because he out there diddling the kiddles. And maybe it's not new news, but much like Bill Cosby raping some bitches with some roofies wasn't new news, they trying to nab him for this shit nowadays, baby. Especially when he came out and was like, I'm gay. But that's okay. Number 34. Wait a minute. How can this be number 34?
I'm very confused.
Shut up. I'm sorry. You know what I did? Let me tell you what I did. I opened this list earlier today.
Yeah.
That window is still open, which I do that often to make sure that if people delete their entries, that it's there.
Yeah.
And then I let the post cook a little bit, and I open up the new iteration of the post in a new window. And I opened up the old window, and it was one that was 34. And I was like, why am I here? And then it was also something that I read before, and I was like, what? And then the Doctor Who theme started playing in my head. I'm sorry, everybody. Number 13. He got blind drunk at his birthday party and was trying to start fights. So I got him home. Had the presence of mind to hide the car keys in the dryer. He wanted to go back out, so he tore the whole house apart looking for them, threatened me with a kitchen knife when I wouldn't give up their location. So yeah, marriage, good times. Well, at least she got out of that. Somebody said, I have a female who constantly reminds me how her ex is a sweet, sensitive fellow. When they were together, he would grope her. If I was near in some insane crap he sold as insecurity. Huh. Another time, he held a knife to her eye as I was sitting next to her as some sort of reaction to me sitting to her in a bar. Next to her in a bar? She claims to not remember it, lol. I have witnesses to the event. She still says it did not happen. Lost 2 friends on that shit. Good riddance. Human mating is not what people say it is. Boy, this is some Pringle-y ass wiggle wom we in right here, boy. Some people need the cameras on their relationship, you know what I mean? Guys, you guys want to hear a little bit of that Kyle gangster? Here's what I'm gonna suggest you do, okay? In case you haven't had a bit of that in your life, what you want to do is type in Kyle crazy Skype argument jealous girlfriend fight, okay? And oh my God, it will entertain you for half an hour.
Do you really feel that way with me? That's jacked up, Kate. What? Really? You don't have to whisper to your friends. I am fucking whispering. I'm just talking. And you hung up when I came over here. Why? I didn't hang up. You turned the water on and you fucking hung up. Why? I didn't hang up. It's still there.
You know what the craziest part of that is? I was talking to... Okay, let's not go into it. Let's not get into it. Woo! Let's not go into it. Guys, let Kyle bring you up the list. What the fuck did it? Michael Davis just said Skittles, right, Kyle? What the fuck? Skittles? What is that? I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Skittles. Sorry. Look, dude, let's get out of here. Number 12. Convincing our children to drink their own...
No, it was M&M's. He was eating M&M's.
No, I was eating M&Ms. Oh, that's why he's confused. Man, you can't even get the damn thing right. I said it was M&Ms, baby. Oh my God. Faith is declaring the rules of the chat, of which there are pretty much only 2. Don't advertise and don't spam. Kind of 1, because advertising, in my opinion, is a form of spamming. Who's confused about these rules?
In front of a desk. They used all caps, and she said, "No caps, idiot." Because she's a jerk. What? The idiot was unnecessary. Come on.
You're unnecessary, Hannah, with your lips and your eyeballs.
Those are necessary.
Take it to eyeball court, Anna. Alright, number 11. I didn't even know I was getting a divorce. I received the divorce papers in the mail. My ex was in the Navy at the time, about to retire. Her last duty station was in Michigan. We had to be in DC area for about 12 years before the last transfer came. We had been in the DC area for about 12 years. Hannah? Oh shit, Hannah just left the room. Hannah just left the room. I gotta go get her, okay? I'll be right back. Hannah?
What?
Come here.
No.
Come here.
No.
Come here. Come here.
No.
Hannah. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Go finish your list.
Hannah, no. This is really your plan.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, fine.
Come on. Why are you mad?
Not mad.
Come on.
No way.
Come on. Hannah. Go. The Brussels and patties.
I'm sorry. Go finish your list and I'll brush my teeth.
You sure this isn't too tight for you?
Yes, I'm positive. It's fine. Promise. No.
Come on!
No.
Why?
Because I'm not going anywhere like this. Go. Finish your fucking list. Leave me alone.
You don't care about me.
Yes, I care about you very much. Tell me to finish your list.
Okay. I just know now for the future, you know? This one's boring. Number 10. I had just had my car repaired and repainted following his wreck of the front end in a careless accident. He took it for a middle of the night joyride with his pot supplier buddy. While I slept unawares, he managed to accomplish the following. He double parked in front of a known drug dealer's house, caught the attention of a cop in a clearly marked SUV, drove 2 miles with the cop following with his lights and siren on, finally noticed the cop and engaged in a high-speed chase, totaled my car by crashing through a cornfield and into a fucking tractor, ran from the scene, leaving uninjured drug buddy behind, concocted an idiotic scheme whereby he would pretend to have been carjacked, stabbed self in the chest with a goddamn pocket knife to lend credence to said scheme, suffered a collapsed lung requiring hospitalization followed by arrest, did not get visited in either the hospital or jail by his soon-to-be ex-wife. Oh my God.
Guess this isn't gonna make it better. You're an asshole.
How am I an asshole for all of you being ridiculous? I don't have time for this. I should just go back to recording everything off stream and hating myself again. Maybe that'll bring me closer to suicide. Number 9. She decided she loved her girlfriend, who was also married, more than she loved me and our new baby. She left for her girlfriend, who subsequently left her husband and kids too. Both families ended up divorced. Both women lost the kids. They broke up a few months later. Schadenfreude. Big Worm Kevin says, love you, Kai. I love you too, Big Worm. Wow. Wait, why is Chuckster got hearts in his eyes? Linda's got the hearts. It's pretty cool. Oh my God, give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry, my pee-pee was pinching. I don't know why it does that so often. Faith says, I love you, Kai. I love you too, Faith. Well, let's finish this list, man. We only got 8 more. I've related this story on Reddit before, but my ex and I had supported her over her cheating. Supported, Kyle. Separated. That's what that says. My ex and I had separated over her cheating, and while I was considering options, she shot the family dog. She didn't take the dog out back and give it a bowl of food and put it down. She was lying in bed, looked over at the dog, and decided it needed to be dead, so she shot it right there in the bed next to her. After that, she left. She took everything she could out of the house, but left the blood-stained mattress. Holy fuck balls. Somebody said that dog took a bullet for you. You remember that dog forever. Holy shit. That bitch crazy, dude. She shot the dog. She didn't take it outside to shoot the damn dog. She shot it in the bed, homie. She shot that dog in the bed. That's a crazy bitch. No pun intended. Holy shit. Bro. She easily could have shot that dude. You know what I'm talking about? Where the hell did Hannah go? Number 7, I quit drinking, and she said I wasn't fun anymore. And damn, y'all just broke up. Wow. That's a reason for a divorce right there, I guess. Number 6, when I talked to his girlfriend on the phone and she didn't know he was married. Oh no. My mom experienced the same thing. My dad was in the shower late Friday evening and said he was going to his mother's house to help her with something. The phone rang. My mother was resting in bed and answered it. Young female voice. Hey, come on down to the bar. I'm waiting for you. You owe me a beer, hottie. My mom. This isn't him. This is his 8-month pregnant wife. Young female's voice. What? So is he coming or not? After that, it was a long dance of trying to throw him out. Luckily, my mom laughs about the story because apparently when he came out of the shower, she said a girl called from the bar asking for him. He went white. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Idiot in front of a desk says, Kyle, I'd share a slice of pizza with you, but the only method I can think of is giving a slice would be the mail. Okay, man, tone it down. This is like the 4th time you've mentioned the pizza that you ordered or something. Okay. Indeed, this pizza is really damn good. Turns out I don't have to guide. It's just my pizza arrived. Look, man. Faith doesn't have an itchy trigger finger for people that aren't fucking. It's Thomas Jefferson. Hannah?
What?
Where are you?
Doesn't matter.
Why? Come.
Why?
Come here.
I don't wanna.
Since when?
Right now.
Why?
It's cold in there.
It's not.
It is on the bed.
Come in here.
Oh my god, it's cold in there.
Come in here.
It's fucking cold. There's a giant hole in the ceiling blowing air on me.
Cool.
Right there.
Turn the fan off.
Oh my god.
Turn the thermostat up to 73 or 4. Come in, close the door, and you'll be sweating before you know it. As we put a bow on the list of 35 definitive reasons people got divorced, we arrive at number 5. My divorce was a death. Damn, is that Rachel Oden tipping? That's a fantastic, nice tittied tip, Rachel. Try to use Streamlabs in the future, though. I love you. Because YouTube does take a portion of that $5. Whereas with Streamlabs, they don't take shit. I love you, though. Thank you. That's a nice little pussy you got there. Why don't you shake that little pussy? I'm kidding. I'm not into pussies. You guys all know that. Here we go. Not into pussies. I love the phrasing. As we roll up to I arrive at 5. That's not what this is. Yeah, we're rolling up. That's not the title of what this is. So, my divorce was a death by 1,000 paper cuts. The final straws was something a little different. I wanted to go to my local micro center and browse the afternoon away. She decided to go with me and sit in the car. As I'm wandering at the glory that is tech, I'm in the BYOPC department looking at a motherboard. This couple in their 20s walks up to the CPU case and the guy lays down this nerd stream about the latest AMD processor. She's listening, lets him finish his overview of thread counts and proceeds to bust his balls about it. But it was so sweet, so caring. It was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. She didn't understand, but she loved him and loved what a giant dork he was. It was in that moment I realized that I would never have that with a person I'm with, and even if I could find a way to get there with her, I don't want it. I had struggled for years with all the excuses of not getting out. Oddly enough, that exchange between strangers was what did it for me. There's so many fish out there in the sea, guys, that are all about exactly what you got going on. Why would you settle for somebody that isn't down with you? You know what I mean? You got to be down with OPP. Yeah, you know me. Yeah, that's a reference nobody's gonna get. Damn. Yeah. What? Oh, that's enough. Sorry. Can't get struck, man. Can't get struck. Gotta keep it royalty free. I gotta do a Kyle version of that song with a whole bunch of beatboxing with my mouth. Number 4. I was going to get yelled at no matter what I did. Did the laundry? Get yelled at for not folding the towels correctly. Let her do the laundry. Get yelled at for not doing the laundry. You know what I mean? It's like dating your mother, where she's only gonna be looking at shit like glass half empty. What the fuck? The final straw was when I was sent to the grocery store for French cut green beans. They had French style green beans. Huh?
Nothing, sorry.
They had French style green beans and cut style green beans. I spent more time than I care to admit scrutinizing the green bean aisle. I finally realized the green beans are 40 cents, and I'm not taking an ass chewing over 40 cents. I bought both. Someone says, in the first year of my marriage, my wife got very naggy, to the point that I had a crushing anxiety to even come home. That's when you know you're in a marriage that you don't need to be in, dude. Is when home isn't home anymore, because the real getaway is when you get to go to work. That's a problem, dude. That's a fucking problem. Well, it got to the point where I just said, I can't live like this. This is who I am. I do try to change my habits, but I can't live up to your expectations. I do not want to be married. If this is what our life will be, I am depressed. I am sad. I am no longer nagged, and we're very happy, but I had to draw a very hard line in the sand and risk losing it all. I set a few other boundaries the first 2 years that laid the foundation for a happy life now. You just got to put that bitch in her place. Let a bitch know. You know what I'm talking about? You got to be the man in that relationship. Otherwise, she going to wear the pants. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that the case?
No. Jeez. Number 3, finding the plane tickets and hotel reservations to go meet some dude she had been chatting with online. Turns out the guy wasn't the fishing boat owning Alaskan adventurer he claimed. He turned out to be a part-time theater ticket taker for a movie theater, living in his mom's basement. She was still fucking slobbering all over that bing bong. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody says we all exaggerate from time to time. Oh my god. Here we are at number 2, ladies and gentlemen. She got debt-free, mostly thanks to my income. She literally wrote the check to pay off her last debt while I read the 5-page letter telling me everything she had hated about me from the moment we met. 8 years, 3 kids, but the second our savings account matched her student loan balance, I got 1 week to pack my shit and get out. As a bonus, it was also my birthday. Are you kidding? 8 years and 3 kids? 3 kids? What the fuck? Oh, wow. Well, damn, motherfuckers. You know what? That was only 50 minutes. I feel like I'm jipping you guys out a long list lately. But this one wasn't bad. It was kind of like a feel-bad list, and I apologize. But, do you think I should go into something else, Hannah?
I don't care.
You say you don't care. I'm looking for a yes or no.
Go for it.
Hmm.
Did you finish the last one?
Just Just give me a second. Nah, this will make a better list for tomorrow. It'll make a better list for tomorrow. It makes more sense for me to just read something creepy off stream.
That's true.
Whole wheat bread says, "You know what, Kyle? What?" Holy hell. I apologize. Well, as we finish out this list, I want to thank my patrons as usual. You guys are hot shots. You guys are super saiyans in my life. What an anime. I want to thank my sponsors. You guys really get it hard, you know what I'm talking about? My wallet, I mean. What? And then I want to thank all of you guys for being here today. You guys are unstoppable, and I can't get enough of your love. Wow. So as we continue to number 1 on this list, she didn't want to be married or a mom anymore. She also wanted to see other people. I showed her the door and she ran like a bat out of hell. She left me and the kids. And all I had to do to get custody was keep paying her cell phone bill and her car payment. This was pretty much all she cared about. Too damn bad that was not part of the divorce agreement. I stopped paying the day after the divorce was final. Good God. Thank God that a father of that caliber got a woman like that out of these kids' fucking lives. Because even the best mothers are low-key monsters. And I don't even mean that in a playful way. I mean the best mothers out there are fucking monsters. Because they're all monsters. So the bad ones, they're fucking creatures. And this is disgusting. Someone says my mother did the same thing to me, decided she didn't want to be a wife or a mother anymore, and left me with my dad. Best thing she ever did for me, honestly, but it sucked at the time. I wish you and your kids nothing but the best. I knew this one bitch, right? And her name was Tara. And she, you know, she was kind of like a short, stocky, chubby girl, and she had big titties, so I think I told you this story before. How you know, we used to play a little bit on the 360 back in the day. And occasionally she'd jump into a party. Maybe I'd be talking to other people, you know, like Queen and I used to talk in parties back then. And I would always tease Tara and say, "Oh, this is my friend, you know, she's a stripper and her stripper name is this," or something, right? And then long story short, she ended up going and actually stripping. Okay. But I just remember one of the craziest things she told me. I don't know if it's true or not, because some of these girls, you know, they almost enjoy spinning and weaving a narrative. But she told me her mom stole her money at one point from all the stripping she was doing. And it was just like, holy shit, dude. And it wasn't like a give it to you back eventually to teach you some sort of lesson steal. It was like, nah, your money gone. I'm taking the money. I'm spending the money with the bing bong. With the bing bong. Whole wheat bread says, Google some BuzzFeed whizzes or some shit. Is this nigga serious? I just did the personalities test, man. That was whack as hell. I wonder what Emmy's got going on. Guys, I think Emmy's mad at me, guys. And I want to call Emmy and let her know she's loved. I'm trying to do it. Is that coming through my speakers or what?
No. Your headphones.
This isn't like working. Can you work? Okay, I'm gonna call. Well, I don't know which one's the right Emily. What?
The having to sit and wait.
No, that doesn't look right. Is this right? Nope. That can't be right. That can't be right.
Definitely wrong.
Look, I don't know.
No.
Why can't I find her then?
Go to recent.
She wasn't on recent.
Oh.
I see Hannah, Haru, Lissa. Who the fuck is this? I know that this is Japan. Who didn't come into stream to say what time it was in Japan tonight, which is interesting. Look. If I can pull it up on my phone, I can try to get it to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and go by recent. All right, Emily, Skype audio. This is gonna call her on here. All right, I just sent a message on Skype. Okay, there she is. Excellent. Excellent. Emily, I haven't heard from you, and I'm calling because I know you're busy, but I just want you to know that you're important. The movie.
Thank you. I'm doing a paper. I've been reading for the last 7 hours.
How are your eyeballs?
Worsening.
You know, I really thought you were building a computer today.
No, I'm too broke for that.
You kept saying I'm in.
Oh, you interpreted comp as computer.
Yes.
Have you been not sleeping or something?
Nigga, listen. Okay, listen. All right. I called you because the stream misses you, and somebody suggested I do a BuzzFeed quiz. That's how basic they are, and that's how boring I must have been to him. So, another thing, I was streaming earlier today in Call of Duty World War II, and I shot a guy with a shotgun that lights people on fire, and I was expecting him to run back, because I just shot him, but he came another way, and then he shot me, and I narrated the whole thing as it happened. And I was just like with his pants on fire, and some guy in the stream chat was like, he must be a liar, right? And it just made me realize, like, that's the kind of stupid shit that people want me to say all the fucking time. Like, you know, I don't know, like even worse than PewDiePie type. You know what I'm talking about? You ever see somebody's thumbnail and it's just got like a huge emoji on it and a girl with a face like, oh, you know what I mean? And that's my channel, what it's supposed to be. But listen, I wanted to ask you, what do you think I should do? Because that personality test was a great idea, even though it was awful. So what's something else that I should do that would be totally interesting?
And totally something that you would not want to do?
Pretty much,
like
yeah.
BuzzFeed quizzes?
Something like that, but come on now. Just pull it back. You know what I mean? Not that far.
You could take this BuzzFeed quiz. How privileged are you?
I said not that far, please.
Somewhere in between?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I thought you'd be sitting on a stockpile of stupid shit like this that you ask guys to go through. Shit. Oh, please, Emmy.
Oh, please. I've been reading for the last 7 hours.
Just because you're not doing something today doesn't mean that you probably don't have like a ton of makeup quizzes.
You realize how much time college takes between working and doing homework? I would
tell you something right now.
But it's too mean. So
no. Okay, look, okay. It's somebody was drunk and they said something crazy to me, and I can't say it because they're going to watch this stream.
Can we have a drunk stream?
Why do you want me drunk?
It would be hilarious.
Nah,
I'll drink
man.
my bottle of Moscato. You can have whatever the hell's in your fridge, which is probably some tutti fruity drink.
It's not fruity too. I don't buy liquor. There's only wine in the fridge from when Mom was here.
I don't even know what's in my fridge.
There's not even rum, and there's usually always rum in the house. I don't have any rum, and that's my own fault.
All I have is shit that people have left at my house.
What happens if I fall?
Nasty ass twisted tea, whatever that is. Don't like tea, so I'm not a fan of that.
Look, I just keep telling Hannah that
what's
you're
going
mad at
on?
me and that you don't love me. So I was just calling to tell you I love you because, you know.
I am a little agitated, but
About what?
we can deal with that later.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I got two of you here because Hannah left the room earlier because of her hatred of me. She's flipping me off right now. God damn. God damn, you know what I mean? I thought everybody would be in awe when they came and saw my beautiful computer, but like, fuck me, right?
No one cares.
This computer's beautiful though, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry it's blocked, the monitor's blocking.
You're talking about how beautiful your computer is, and all I have to look at is like
the stupid ass Mac.
The three things I have in my fridge right now because I haven't gone to the grocery store in 8 years.
You just hold on until your blanket gets there, and then we'll see how you feel in the morning.
The tracking number on the cover for the blanket is so messed up that it's not a tracking number, but they said they shipped my thing, and I'm assuming that since I ordered my thing like within a couple minutes of you ordering, that it's pretty much on the same plane. And my tracking order doesn't work.
Give me a second.
I ordered it from the same person.
Give me a second to get your official tracking number and send it to you. But you know what the problem's going to be is that even though we paying for Prime out here, they sending this bullshit on some kind of bing bong plane straight out of Asia. And actually, let me take a look because last time I checked, I believe it said USPS, which is fucking
Mine
wrong.
said USPS, and then I typed in the number, and it didn't bring up anything. And then I tried it on like UPS and FedEx and like Navar. Have you ever had Pellegrino? It's like sparkling water.
Nigga, what the fuck?
What?
Nigga, what the fuck?
What?
Thank you for making me check this right now.
Did you have the same problem?
No.
Delivered. Lakeland,
Delivered?
Florida.
Oh my god, what did you do?
What did I do? I clicked a button to fucking of an item on someone's wish list. So if you can't put it to fucking together, cause I didn't do that. Let's check the order status. Real talk.
See.
What the fuck?
You sent 2 items. She got the other thing, didn't she?
Why is it watching
Well, that was
Skype?
Prime.
Because you made it watch Skype, evidently.
I didn't make it watch no damn Skype. Are you kidding me?
Don't show them that either.
Yeah, make it go away then. Good. Okay.
I don't need to see this either.
Dude.
Shit.
Order details. This is a gift. Shipping address, Emily Moon, Kent, Ohio. Refund my goddamn money, you fucking pieces of shit. What the fuck is wrong with people? I'm so tired of this shit from Amazon every fucking time. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You want to know the comedy? Oh my god, I'm over it. Oh
It's
boy.
Desk Point 2.0.
Oh my god. Boy. No, nigga, this isn't that. What's the other order? I shouldn't have this be what I stream. Everybody listening
Amazon
to me.
customer service is the worst, and the desk thing was its own just you're gonna have a comfy blanket, I'm gonna have a comfy blanket, everyone's gonna have a comfy blanket.
Maximum hilarious. Maximum
No.
hilarious.
It's not.
This is blowing my goddamn
It's
mind.
maximum sad because I was really excited.
Wait a minute.
Did you track the wrong package?
I tracked the wrong package?
You tracked the wrong package.
I tracked the wrong package?
That must be what happened.
I'm going to choke you if you just gave me a heart attack like that.
You're stupid.
I think
I ordered all my Christmas presents yesterday.
You idiot.
I may have tracked the wrong package.
You're the fucking worst.
I was about to jump into support chat like bitches. You done fucked it up again.
I got on Amazon and mine still says it's still arriving November 16th to December 8th.
Mine says
which was where it was when you ordered it. It's the same thing.
Let me send this to you right now. There's your tracking information.
If it's an LS number, it's the same sort of thing that I have, and it's not in the system.
Oh my god, I was about to lose my shit boy on some poor sap in India. Hello and thank you for calling to tech support. I'm so sorry. If I have solved your problem, please do be rating me 5 stars.
Does it say it was USPS?
Yes. What?
Status not available. Honestly, I think this is the number from the first shipping company that is not USPS. I ordered all my Christmas presents, so that's done. I ordered Benadryl in bulk for all of my sleepy needs. I almost bought 64 ounces of Benadryl, but that one wasn't going to be in stock in time.
I'm gonna read a creepy thing between today and tomorrow, but the real it needs to not suck. So let me see a couple of them now. Wait, it's not what I was looking for. Man, I clicked the wrong thing and threw up there. That is so Kyle. Strangest compliment you've received.
So Kyle.
Why are people upvoting this? To be honest, the greatest challenge I'm facing right now, Emily, is following through on the Peppa Pig abridged series and turning it into a real thing that Peppa Pig says when she goes yee. That shit would be great. Because if I could make the shirt have meaning,
I would pee myself.
That would fucking be insane.
The shirt not having meaning makes it though. I don't want it to have meaning.
Girl, I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to deal with the rest of the stream. I don't know. I shouldn't have done this because I really lost my shit like an idiot over something that wasn't the case just now. So, oh my god. Oh my god. I'll see you guys later. I mean, you later, Emily. And
okay,
then,
bye.
Bye. I'll talk to the stream candidly. Guys, let's talk about how I wanted to read a whole bunch of SCPs, but I couldn't make it through more than one. SCP-002 Object Class Euclid Special Containment Procedures. SCP-002 is to remain connected to a suitable power supply at all times, to keep it in what appears to be a recharging mode. In case of electrical outage, the emergency barrier between the object and the facility is to be closed and immediately evacuated. Once facility power is re-established, alternating bursts of X-ray and ultraviolet light must strobe the area until SCP-002 is reaffixed to the power supply and returned to its recharging mode. Containment area is to be kept at negative air pressure at all times. Teams, including a minimum of 2 members, are required within 20 meters of SCP-002 or its containment area. Personnel should maintain physical contact with one another at all times to confirm there is another person present, as perception may be dulled, skewed, or influenced by proximity to the object. No personnel below level 3 are permitted within SCP-002. This requirement may be waived via written authorization from 2 off-site level 4 administrators. Command staff issued such a waiver must be escorted by at least 5 Level 3 security personnel for the duration of their contact and must temporarily surrender their rank and security clearance. Following contact, command staff will be escorted at least 5 kilometers from SCP-002 to undergo a 72-hour quarantine and psychological evaluation. If deemed fit for return to duty by psych staff, rank and security clearance may be restored when quarantine expires. Description: SCP-002 resembles a tumorous, fleshy growth with a volume of roughly 60 meters, or 2,000 feet. An iron valve hatch on one side leads to its interior, which appears to be a standard low-rent apartment of modest size. One wall of the room possesses a single window, though no such opening is visible from the exterior. The room contains furniture which, upon close examination, appears to be sculpted bone, woven hair, and various other biological substances produced by the human body. All matter tested thus far show independent or fragmented DNA sequences for each object in the room. Refer to the Mulhausen report for details related to objects' discovery. Reference: to date, subject has been responsible for the disappearances of 7 personnel. It has also in its time at the facility further furnished itself with 2 lamps, a throw rug, a television, radio, a beanbag chair, 3 books in an unknown language, 4 children's toys, and a small potted plant. Tests with a variety of lab animals, including higher primates, have failed to provoke a response in SCP-002. Cadavers as well fail to produce any effect. Whatever process the subject uses to convert organic matter into furnishings is apparently only facilitated by the introduction of living humans. The following attachment is a brief report detailing the discovery of SCP-002. The Mulhausen Report. Subject was discovered in a small crater in northern Portugal, where it struck the Earth from orbit. Encased in a shell of thick rock, the fleshy exterior of the object was exposed by the impact. A native farmer happened upon the site and reported his findings to the village elder. Subject gained SCP attention when a level 4 agent posted in the area detected a small radioactive anomaly generated by the object. A collection squad of SCP security personnel led by General Mulhausen was immediately dispatched to the area, where they quickly secured the object in a large container and performed initial testing with subjects recruited from the nearby village. 3 men, individually sent into the structure, subsequently disappeared. Upon discovering this deadly property of the subject, General Mulhausen issued a level 4A termination order of any witnesses, roughly a third of the village, to ensure no outside knowledge of the object, and initiated its transport to SCP facility. During preparation for transport, 4 SCP security personnel were inexplicably drawn inside the object, where they too immediately disappeared. Following inspection, it appeared as if the object had grown several new furnishings and was beginning to look like the interior of an apartment room. General Mulhausen immediately ordered the requisition of several Class 3 hazmat suits for the remaining security team members, who proceeded to lift the container onto a waiting freight ship for transport to the SCP containment facility. Following the termination of General Mulhausen, SCP-002 was re-secured by SCP staff and brought into special containment in where it currently resides. Staff with clearance below level 3 have been denied access to SCP-002 container without prior approval of at least 2 level 4 staff after the Mulhausen incident. Oh, guys. Well, look out for it, and you'll see me in the future. Have a great night. I'll probably, I don't know. I don't know about streaming again tonight. I love you, though. See you later. Bye, 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 bye.